All right. So where we left off, you were
16 working in the shoe factory.
16 working in the shoe factory. And before you get to your car, I know you want to talk about your car. Who are the people that you would hang out with at this time? Friends? What would you do for fun?
Oh.
Trouble?
I remember I got in a lot of trouble. I was always getting in trouble. But good trouble, not bad trouble, you know. I mean, I still lived at home, and Mom and Dad was still the boss. So I still had some kind of restrictions, even though I worked and, you know. So I had a friend like Dick White, the Duke, and Sonny, and the Hinckley brothers. So it was the same old gang. We weren't a gang, but we hung out. I mean, we didn't do anything stupid.
What did you guys do for fun?
Go to movies, chase girls.
Yeah, did you guys go to the bowling alley there?
Oh yeah. I worked at the bowling alley, like I said, for a lot of years, and that's where we hung out at, the bowling alley. Or we'd go down to the restaurant and have some French fries and gravy. See, back then, when the hamburgers, excuse me, we didn't have no hamburger joints. Our thing was going to the restaurant and having French fries and gravy. You get a Saturday night, Friday night, you went to the restaurant. Saturday night, we'd go to the Grange. I belonged to the Grange, sang in a quartet.
At the Grange?
At the Grange.
And what would you guys do at the Grange?
Girls, dance.
Dancing? Do you remember any of the songs you would sing?
Oh, man, don't even get there. I don't remember all the songs, but we'd sing the old songs. And every once in a while, I'll sitting around here, I'll whistle them or something. But I sang in a quartet there. I had a chance to, when I was working in the shoe factory, Christmas party, we had a band, the Tommy Tucker band came up. And I had a chance to travel with the Tommy Tucker band when I was 16, but my dad said I was too young. Even though I was on my own, you know, my dad still had control over me. So I always regretted that because I like music. And I had a chance to do that. And then I bought my first car. I bought me a 1936 Plymouth Coupe with a rumble seat. I paid $110 for it. And my dad wouldn't let me drive it.
And what year was this about?
It's when I was 16. And he wouldn't let me drive it because I didn't have insurance. And but I'd go out there and drive it around the block every once in a while. You know, it was fun. But then when I went in the Air Force, my dad sold it on me. So that was my first car. I wish I had it back today. It'd be worth money. With the rumble seat and stick on the floor, you know, and all that.
Did you ever take friends out in it, or did you just keep it mostly at the...
I drove it downtown one day. And he would let me drive around the block, but that's it until I got insurance. But then we decided, you know, my dad was a very stern man, and so when I joined the Air Force when I was 17, he got mad at me and sold it. Because because I was doing what I did.
And what motivated you to join the Air Force?
I was tired of kicking around doing nothing. I was, after a while you get tired of just banging back and forth here and there doing, and I just thought that I wanted to get away from home, and that was the easiest way to do it. And
so what happened? You signed up, and then what was the next couple steps?
I tricked my mom and dad into signing for me because I had to sign. I couldn't sign by myself because I was underage, and that's when they got mad at me and sold my car and everything else. I went to boot camp. Then I got transferred. Then after out of boot camp, went to Spokane.
What do you remember about boot camp? You keep just skimming through things real fast.
I went to boot camp in Syracuse Air Force Base, in Sampson Air Force Base in New York, in Ithaca, New York. And I enlisted in '51, in December of '51, but they allowed me to stay home for Christmas. And I got to boot camp, and I remember.
So it was the middle of winter when you.
Oh yeah, it was January, and Lake Ithaca, and we was on Lake Ithaca. Everything is coming off the frozen lake and everything. And I remember standing in formation. I hadn't got my uniforms yet, and my instructor, my drill instructor, kept calling us Herman for airman. Well, I didn't know any difference, And so I started laughing. He said, "What are you laughing at, Herman?" I said, "My name is not Herman." Okay. After chow, you come see me. This is my first day in boot camp. And you know what they had me doing? You know what we call them butt cans. They're 3-pound coffee cans. I had 2 of them. I was out shoveling snow with 2 coffee cans, otherwise known as butt cans. And then
that was your first day?
My first day. I got off a good start. Then I remember we had to scrub the floors, and we didn't scrub them with a mop. The guys that left the camp before we got there, they black marked the floors and everything else. So we had to go down to the beach and find flat rocks that'll fit your hand. And that's how we scrubbed the floor, to get all the black marks they left. But we did the same thing too when we left boot camp too. But I remember getting down on my hands and knees and scrubbing the floor with those flat rocks. And believe me, when we got through, those floors were white.
With the rocks?
The rocks, we got rid of them.